let's go. 10 seconds to kick off. I'm looking down the field trying to figure out who I'ma pick on. Right here, right now is the time and the place, and I'ma put his helmet to the other side of his face. The game's underway, in this smash mouth football we come to play. So pad up if you wantin' to fight. It's Friday night, game tight, and we under the lights. Let's go.
Under the Lights, presented by Rush Personnel.
It's Friday night, and you know what that means. Welcome into another edition of Under the Lights. He's Chase Napier, I'm Jenna Fink, and we have a lot of great games to show you.
Yeah, Jenna, teams finally starting to settle in as many play their second or even third game of the season. Let's start out with Orland at Shasta, our game of the week.
It's time for Action News Now, Game of the Week.
Orland undefeated heading into this matchup against Shasta, the Wolves hungry for its first win. In the first quarter, Shasta running back Virgil Blake trucks a man and then later spins around another, rumbling down the field to the 1 yard line. He picks up the touchdown on the next play, 7-0 Wolves lead. Orland tries to get some momentum going with a nice interception by Grant Foster, but the Trojans are forced to punt on that drive. Shasta's Braxton Fleming takes that return all the way back for a touchdown, so Orland gets the ball back, but they start at their own 1 yard line. And Shasta's Trey Giori tackles Jaime Albaron for a safety. 15-0 Wolves lead at that point. Shasta proves to be the big bad Wolves. It takes care of business, beating Orland 36-6. Shasta up to 1-1. A tough loss for the Trojans, their first of the season. They fall to 2-1.
Over to Hamilton High now, the Braves playing their home opener against Portola, and Hamilton wasting no time, a touchdown on the very first play of the game. This is the QB Danny Alvarez keeping it for himself to put his team on the board, 7-0 Braves. And Hamilton will find themselves on the goal line once again, but a fumble right in front of the end zone hands this one back to Portola, but another step on defense, and they're right back where they started. A quick pass to the tight end, Connor Bonzio, who will do the rest, making this a 13-0 game. And Portola here just trying to make something happen offensively, but stuffed in the backfield. And that'll set up this. The junior, Julian Oliveras, finding some room up the middle. 20-0 Braves. And the Tigers finally with the ball. Hamilton with the ball here, but the Tigers finally making something happen on defense. An interception in the end zone, but hey, it will not matter. Hamilton would go on to win this one 20-14. The Braves remain a perfect 2-0. A big home win for Hamilton. And Chico also had a home game this week hosting Foothill.
Yeah, homecoming week for the Panthers. Always a fun week. Chase, do you remember homecoming?
How could I forget, Jenna?
Always a lot of great memories and tons of alumni coming back. Super, super fun. And a lot of spirit days leading up to the game as well. Let's take you to the highlights. Homecoming queen and king with the cheerleaders. The game complete with a student whiteout and the marching band, of course. Chico got the ball first. Chase, guess how long this first drive was?
I don't know, 4 minutes?
11 minutes and 4 seconds, certainly the longest high school drive I've seen, but it ended with a Deon Coleman 1 yard touchdown run. Panthers go up 7-0. Foothill tried to get things going, a huge pass from QB Liam Elo to Hudson Edwards, but the Cougars fumble the ball on the next play. Senior Tad Hervey recovers it for Chico, as you can see there, everyone pointing in Chico's direction. So now back on offense. And Deon Coleman does what he does best. Escapes down the sideline and takes it 48 yards to the house. The crowd was screaming, he's a sophomore. And that's true, just so impressive from the running back. Chico never trailed in this one. The Panthers beat the Cougars 24-14 behind sophomore Deon Coleman's 3 touchdowns. That's the second straight week for the running back. Chico advances to 2-1 on the season. Foothill moves to 500, 1-1. Let's take a look at some other games from tonight. Reading Christian in its first game of the season, they beat Tula Lake 50-6. Los Molinas and Quincy also faced off. The Bulldogs won 36-12.
Also, Colusa hosting Willows. We don't have a final, but the latest score we have is 34-7 Colusa in the fourth quarter. Plus, Durham hosted Piedmont. The Trojans beat the Highlanders 29-21. There have been so many good plays, but only 2 can be nominated for the play of the week. We'll show you the picks coming up.
Plus, West Valley hosts the Warriors of Del Norte. Carmela Karcher has the story of that when we come back.
It's time for Action News Now, Cheer of the Week.
But first, here's a look at tonight's Cheerleaders of the Week from Chico High School. Those Panthers firing up the homecoming crowd. Take a look.